Hey everyone, welcome to this stream. I haven't streamed on Twitch for quite a while now. I am going to make a remake of Slope, that web game. I think it was made in Unity 3D, and I'm making it in Unity 3D, so let's see how it goes. I've already done a bit, so I have a rolling ball, which is the entire premise of the game, and it moves forward, and I also have it so it looks kind of nice. See, so you can now roll down this slope. I'm hoping to get it done today because I am releasing a video on it Wednesday, because this is for my weekly games series. If you haven't seen that, I'll probably have a link to it somewhere, or just go to my YouTube channel or something. Yeah, do that. And yeah, okay, let's get to work. Right now I'm just working on the towers, which are kind of iconic in the game. Along with the actual slope part. I guess that's kind of iconic too, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll just have like some towers as prefabs. That way I could just have like 3 different tower types. Right. Tower 1. Oh no, I renamed the wrong thing. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oops. Oops is Y. Well, hit undo. Okay. Go. I'm gonna delete all these. Okay, Control D, Control D. You know, I love Control D. Just duplicate anything you want. It's so useful. Makes game development so much easier. Well, that's not very nice. I don't want to do that, because I want to have other towers. Okay. Well, let's see then. Prefab, unpack. Tower 1. There we go. That way you don't actually use numbers. Using numbers is bad, because Unity automatically counts up if it has a number at the end of the name of an object. So that's not very nice. Tower 2. I will. Original prefab. Okay, I'll move this out of the way. And yeah, let's just make it a bit chunkier. A bit more of a chunky tower. Alright, that's already looking pretty good. It's looking pretty much like Slope. Thing is, Slope also has a whole bunch of different things like speed boosts and walls you can crash into, and you can also die from falling off the slope. And I think it also has random generation, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that, because I've had bad experience with random generation before, okay? Trust me on that. Okay, let's see. I want to make this slope longer. Focus on it. Hold up. I think my volume's like too low or something. I don't know what's going on. Hold up. What's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna move my face closer to the mic. It's not very good for me, but it'll work, right? Alright. Go back in Unity. Extend it. Okay, so I see what's happening. The material ain't working. So I'll scale it back and just duplicate it. Alright. Now we got a nice slope going on. The good thing is you can choose how you want to transform it, because you can click local so it goes locally, or you can click global. So you see how it changes the orientation of this little gizmo? Yeah. I just wish they could move the gizmo like up here or something so that you can actually access it while you're looking at it. Alright, that's pretty good for now. Alright. You know, I think these might be like angled not enough. Let's see. No, I did not want to do that. There we go. If I angle it up like that, and then this is where it becomes useful. Local. Okay. Because I want these two to hook up so that it actually works. So the player doesn't get stuck on it or anything like that. You don't want the player to stop moving before they even start the level. I mean, that would be bad. Come on. Alright, that works, right? Okay, let's do a test. Now that is starting to look like slope. All the towers and everything. I'm gonna have to reorient the camera, of course, because right now it's on the ground. So basically what I'm doing right now, along with making slope, is I'm basically playing slope so that I can actually get a feel for it. Last time I played it was maybe a year ago or something, so... by the way, this live stream is on Twitch right now, and I am going to be posting this on YouTube, so if you want, you can check out my YouTube channel. I'm probably going to edit it a little bit, maybe adding music in the background or something. And if you are currently watching this on YouTube, just go watch it on Twitch, or go follow my Twitch account, do all that. Alright. Alright, so I guess I can fix the camera now. I also noticed that, oops. I noticed the character, the ball, was off center. I don't really know what to do about it. Okay, that works. So the camera script, I have it so that it runs in editor. I can show it to you right now. Okay, so if you put execute in edit mode inside one of your scripts, then that means what you can do is take any value like this and edit it, but it'll also work inside the editor. So I can take this and make it look down. I just want it to be forward a bit more. It still is off center. There we go, that's a bit better. Let's try it now. Because I want it to look good when you're going down the slope, obviously. Not just on the flat ground. I mean, who needs that? The only flat areas are... well, there's basically, like, no flat areas. And... okay. That's good and bad. So that means my slope is... obviously... there's obviously a tiny little bump somewhere. But also, in the slope game, there are, like, jumps and stuff like that, and that means that my player momentum and everything right there is actually pretty good. If you're up, like, one too many pixels, then it can mess you up. Nope, that's one. That's another. Okay, let's check this one out. Right. The thing is, I couldn't even see the edge when I was playing. So, that's good, actually. And I have all of these materials as unlit shaded. So, I mean, makes it look like PS1 graphics, of course, but it really fits the style of the game. But you can't see any shadows or anything, so you can't see any little bumps or crevices, which is good. And there we go. No jumping. That's good. You know, I'm actually really wondering right now, like, on OBS, I have the audio level all the way up for my microphone, but I'm listening back to the stream right now, because I'm listening back to it while I'm streaming it, and it's still, like, pretty quiet. It's kind of weird. Alright. I don't know, should I start working on other parts of the game? Like, maybe you should die when you fall off. Like, that might be good. I mean, it's always fun to lose games, right? Everyone loves doing that. I don't know what I should call it. Ground or something. Reset. Add component. Box collider. Alright. So I want the rotation to be like, I don't know, what's the rotation of these? 22 degrees? That can't be 20. Okay, maybe that is 22 degrees. I don't know. Oh, okay. I should also make a empty game object for the level. Because I didn't know what these were because they're unnamed objects. And, alright, level. Ground. 22. Is that the right 22? That's the wrong 22. 22. There we go. And it's also... bring it down a bit. Because, I mean, yeah, I want you to die, but I don't want you to die the second you fall off. I want you to realize your mistake. I also want to make this, like, super big. Say if you fall at high enough momentum, I don't want you to be able to escape that and fall for eternity. Like, that would just be torturous. You'll never be able to restart. That'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reorient this. Actually, never mind. Just barely cuts through. Also, I realize this is 22, but this is 22.936. So that means eventually, if you get to a high enough level, this and this would meet up. It's like when you're learning about parallel lines. They never meet up. So you gotta make them parallel. Otherwise, player will be up here and they'll crash into that. Like that. You don't want them to die if they haven't lost. Who wants that? Okay, now turn on global. Move down. I think I just hit my mic. Move down. Okay, and I'll add the tag. What should the tag be, like lose object? Ground tag lose object. So if I go to the player script and I do void on collision enter, I think. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I was wondering if I should do on trigger enter or anything, but I think everything that I'm going to be putting the death object on is going to be solid. And you'll die right away anyway, so you wouldn't notice the difference between trigger and collision anyway. Alright, so if collision... Oh, hold up, I gotta move. I don't have good posture right now. And my mic is like trying to get it in my face, but it's in my face, so that's a problem. Oh, okay, here we go. If collision dot game object dot tag equals, I don't even remember what I called that. Lose object, because it's like case sensitive and everything, so you really gotta get it right the first try. Lose object. So if it is lose object, then I'll just destroy game object. Yeah, typo. Destroy game object. Oh, and by the way, so a lot of people, what they do is they, for an easy follow, they set their main camera as a child object to the player. It's just named Sphere here because I haven't renamed it yet. And they think that's fine. I mean, it is fine for many cases, such as like simple platformer 2D games or something like that, but it doesn't work a lot of the time, especially if there's a death state, because when the player dies, you usually destroy the player game object. But if the camera is underneath the player game object, then the problem is that it'll also destroy the camera, so there won't be anything for the player person to actually see anything in the game. So that messes up with the UI and death screen and all that. So I always just add a script under my camera. This one's a bit more complicated than just a normal position is equal to the player, but it just follows the player, and that's the only point of this script, really. And that way I can destroy the player game object, but the main camera will still be there. And a bonus is that it'll stop where it is, so it also gets like a nice view of the scene of where you died, and then you can just display your death UI over that, which means that you get like a nice view of how you died, and it also shows the death UI, and it just looks professional. So I always do that. Destroy game object. Okay, I guess let's see how this works. Whew. Oh wow, okay, that works great. So in the slope game, there's a boost. There's also these curved tunnels. There's things like these, but they animate and go like that. Just like over time, they just go like that. And let's see. Did I just mess that up like completely? Yes, I did. Whoop. There we go. I don't know what I should work on first, because I can just add like a variant of this, make it like a strip, give it this texture, make it red because that's what color it is in the actual game, and just put it on anything that I don't want the player touching. That could make sense. Also, it might not. Yeah, I can just try that. I'll just call it don't touch. Well, that's don't tuck. Okay. Tag lose object, and yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's see. Okay. Transform, reset, copy, remove, and I can just add like a cube or something underneath it. Oh, it already has a box collider on it. And lose object. prefab it as don't touch. And I can take, I don't know, square. Rename to deathmat. Okay, deathmat, and just make it red. If you make it red, and you can just, it's very easy to see. Focus, deathmat. Alright, that looks nice, right? And it's very contrasty to the green. I think that's why whoever made this game chose it. Because I have no idea who made this game, by the way. 0.5. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide how I want to make this. Okay, well, so the player usually has like a little ways to go until they actually reach any obstacles. So I'll go down here and put an obstacle. Like, how much does this give the player? Okay, that's definitely not enough. I need to give the player at least until there. Maybe like here, actually. This material is kind of 0.25 maybe. Copy. Okay, yeah. I think it was just a bit too crowded with the other tiling settings. Okay, I'm just gonna replay the game again because I don't know how wide this was in the actual game. Because it seems kind of narrow now. Okay. Yeah, that's too wide. I mean, it's too unwide. Haha, funny, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Okay, oops. What the heck? I didn't get it out of orthographic mode. So Y is vertical, Z. I think it's like 5 maybe. I guess. Nope, not deathmat. I think I did square mat, that's what it is. X point. Let's just do 1. Wait, 2. Oh, X is vertical. Since when has X been vertical? 0.25. Nope. 1. Okay, that fixes it. Because I kind of want them to be actual squares and not rectangles. I mean, who uses a grid that's made of rectangles? That's just kind of weird, isn't it? Also, at the beginning of slope, there's a ramp right after a speed boost. Okay, that works good. Thing is, there's a particle effect, usually, in the game. When you hit one of those, I think when you fall off, it just is an animation where the camera stays where it is, and then it just watches as you skydive to your doom. I'm not going to do that because it'll take too long, but that I might be able to add a hit effect. Also, there's like no sound effects, but there's no sound effects in the actual game. and so I don't think I'm gonna put any. I might do a hit sound effect again for that. I don't know. Okay, let's create empty death effect. Alright. Reset F. Okay. Effects, particle system, and oh my god, why are they always sideways? That's what I don't get. Like, the particle system should always be vertical. That's an X, right? So negative 90. Okay. Let's do... Okay, so I kind of want square particles, except I don't have any squares. Except for these. Why are these squares? You know what? I'll just... That's fine. They can be red. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, is there any way I can change the color of it? That's how I can change the color of it. And I also want the size to be small. I want it to be really small. Tiny. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny particles. Okay, and I want them to use gravity. Okay, so if you can tell, I don't usually use the particle system, Uni's particle system, but I am trying my absolute best. No, gravity modifier. There we go. I want them to come out faster. I also want it to last like 0.1 seconds. Okay, now I have to make them faster. Do I have to make them even faster? Okay, let's go back. Emission. Let's just do one burst. Whoa. What the heck was that? Okay. 100. Okay, so just saying, but usually the best particles and everything else comes from just messing around with things. Because random numbers and stuff, they make no sense. Okay, I can make this 0, but rotate it by 180. There we go, play. Nah, I gotta make them speedier. And... okay, well... 0.001. Actually, no, I want to make it longer. 5. Enter. See, they're all coming out like in one big glob. Isn't that weird? Let's make this a 1. Okay, that changed like nothing. Oh, cycles maybe. 2 and count 5. Yeah, I don't think that did nothing. Interval 1. Yeah, that still did nothing. Okay, rate over time 20. I'm like constantly changing this entire thing. Count 100. Let's just do 100. Okay, well that. Let's see. Okay, I honestly have no idea what's going on. Maybe rate over distance, like 5 maybe. Play. And I'll put this back down to 10. And I'll do that one. Okay. 0.01. Okay, I might have found something. But I don't know. I mean, this doesn't even look good. And this should last like 0. Oh wait, hold on. It's the lifetime of the particles. That's the key. Maybe 0.5. Start with time. Paste. Play. Oh. That's nice. It's nice to see that. That's definitely a change. Why did that just move? I didn't even like drag on it. Yeah. Okay. I want to make this area much smaller. I think you can do that in shape and radius. Yes, that's what I thought. I think if I go back to burst, emission and then bursts. I don't know why emission means bursts. Yeah, that makes no sense. But that's fine. Huh. So weird. Also, I probably want this to be smaller. And I want the size to be more randomized. Random between 2 things. Yes, a thing. 0.01. Actually, no, 0.0. Yeah, 1. Sure, why not? And I'll probably edit the gravity modifier a bit more. Also, you can loop while you're debugging. Let's see, gravity modifier. That's starting to look nice. Starting to look like blood. Alright, that's nice. Death effect is now a prefab. Hey, hold up. Dealing with more stream things, yeah, I know. I can delete this. Instead of just destroying the game object, what I should do is I should call a function called die. Okay, void die. Sorry for how slow I'm typing. I'm using one hand, actually. I can not do that if you want, but okay. Game object E equals instantiate. Ah, oh my god. My autofill isn't working. I don't know why. Why is my autofill not working? Okay. Let's see. Auto. Like, I don't really know what's gonna be called, like auto correct, autofill. Visual Studio. Is it auto insert? Maybe. It might be. Oh, guys, if you can't see, sorry. Huh. Weird. Okay, let's just continue this without it. So instantiate, I want to have a public reference. No, you don't type in reference. It's just because I just said it. No, my autofill is being terrible. Okay, public game object, death effect. Okay, so instantiate death effect transform dot position yeah, quaternion dot identity. Okay, so my autocorrect is kind of working, but you have to click tab to do it, and that's how like I always used to do it, except I changed that like a year ago. So if you type in anything like a period or a semicolon or parentheses or anything while you're typing something like so game object, you could just type in this, and whatever it was hovering over, which was game object, would automatically complete as an autocomplete, which was pretty useful. Okay, so let's go back in. Oh wait, I didn't I didn't put the die in there. There we go. Okay. So it should now be working. Just gotta wait. Can't wait till I get that boost, because then I can test faster. Oh, oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't leave a reference to the object. Death effect. Death effect. Oh, and I think I also have to scale the death effect down, because it was scaled up I remember that. Do. I wonder how I'm gonna make a jump. I could just add like an angled. Ah, okay, that looks nice. That looks pretty nice. I mean, I should probably make it faster, but I think I'm fine with that for now. Okay. So, focus. I can put that object there. Okay, I can put that one there. And I will put that one there. Okay. I can add a ramp right now, I guess. Let's see. I could probably just duplicate this, right? Control D. Use the rect transform. I probably want to make a... Hold on, so if I take this... Mesh renderer... yeah, you can't do it, because on materials you can edit how many times it repeats, but on the actual object you can't, so you have to make a new material every time you want to do that. So, that will be... So this material will only be used for this one object. Ramp. Met. So I probably want to rotate it like that much. Let's see how this looks. Actually, that might just be good how it is. I don't know. Let's see. Whew. Okay, I might want to add a boost too. Like this area, probably to be a boost. Okay, these can go in there, and that can too. The level, by the way, that's what I was talking about. What about there? Okay, I can make this a boost. Give it a tag of boost. And save. Oh yeah. I hate how whenever you click that and then add tag and then you make it, you have to come back in and actually apply it. I mean, it just like makes it just that much harder. I mean, which isn't that much harder, but I just need to go plug something in. And here we go. You know, since the volume has like a problem with my mic, I might just start speaking louder. Louder. Okay. Scale it down on the Z. I might want to bring it up just like the smallest amount so that the texture shows through. Where the heck is it? There it is. 9, how about 8? Oh, no. 9, 1, 9, 5. Okay, that works good. Ramp. No, wait, hold on. I can delete that, and I can just use the ramp material as the boost material. boost mat. Can I use like the drop down arrow? The default drop down. Oh, okay. That is ugly. Dude, like, what is wrong with this? I thought it was like clear there. Sorry, transparent. Let's see, what should I do? You know what? I'll just find a texture online. Just wait a second or something. You know, I gotta find the best textures, best quality and everything for you guys, you know, my YouTube fans. Okay, so I think I'm about to find some... Hold up. Because what I like doing is I like finding where the background is black and the foreground is white. So that way I can just like find it where the background's black, of course, but the arrows are white. And that way I can make the arrows any color I want to in the material settings. Okay. I don't know, there are like a few boost looking textures, and I want it to look like a boost, but I don't know. I don't know, I'll put boost next to it. I mean, like, how hard is it to find textures? Boost texture. What the heck? Why did a bunch of Minecraft stuff come up? Oh my god. Okay, I'll just search up boost. Okay, well, that looks like an energy drink. I don't know. Let's see. Boost clip art. Okay, well, that's like the cheesiest clip art I've ever seen. Boost arrows. I mean, like, you see, like, boost looking things all the time, but there's no pictures on Google. Speed boost. That might help. Speed boost 2D texture. Okay, so I found one. It'll require me to do just a little bit of editing. In the meantime, I'll let you see my Chrome, because you're that lucky. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just copy it, and then what I can do is I can type in draw. Hold up. Google Draw. Okay. Google Draw. Google Drawings. Google Drawings. Okay, hold on. I'm just like looking, and my OBS seems to be in the way. I'll just see how it looks. Okay, it's fixed now. Never mind. It was in the way. That was like 30 seconds before it got fixed. Okay. I'll put that there. And then bring this in. Now, which one do I want? Probably like this one. I'll just crop it to the size I want. Okay. And why can't? Okay, I'll zoom out. These are called lonely man noises. Alright, put that top right corner and shrink it down. Shrinky dink. Okay, then I can take this, format options, recolor. You know, if you didn't know you could do this, it's pretty neat. And then you can invert it. It's called negative, but it just literally just inverts it. Here, I could just scale this up, I guess. There we go. Alright, I guess I can use that low quality one. Actually, what I can do, I mean, not what I can do, but what I might be able to do is edit it together. That way it'll look kind of nice. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna do a little bit of self-promo on Discord or something. Yeah, Discord might help. I'm multitasking right now. Save this as PNG. Did I copy the link over here? Okay, copied. Alright, saved as untitled drawing. Okay, now you are not allowed to see. Go back to Unity. Downloads. I'm remaking slope in Unity. Check it out. That is my sales pitch. Alright, I got that on Lux, and I will do it on gamedev community too. I don't know. Let's see. What else should I put it on? Jonas Tyroller's Discord, maybe? Let's see. Okay. Wow, his Discord's big. Let's see. Scroll all the way to the bottom and paste. Alright, I think I'm a bit ready. A bit ready, whatever that means. I will Boost man. Okay, that's what it was. I got genuinely confused there for a second. Unnamed. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's untitled drawing. You know what? That will work. Do I want any tiling? Is it like 2.0? 2.0. Maybe let's just do 1. Or like 0.1, 0.11, 0.15. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to look good. And the base color is looking kind of samey, because I mean everything is green and black right now. So I might want to make it maybe a yellowish. I don't know. That's like boost color, right? Yeah, I guess. Okay, boost has the tag boost. Alright, so private void on collision to enter if collision game attempts. I'll just make this public. Cause it's gonna be editing some values. If typing with one hand again. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. Just copy this, paste it. Boost. Alright, that's what it is. Boost. Okay. If collision.game to tag equals boost, then let's see, should it be forward speed like plus plus? Plus plus. I don't know, let's try. Oh, this is on collision ender though. It should be on collision stay. Yeah, public void on collision. Okay, I'll start typing with both hands on collision stay, and there we go. Okay, yeah, that might work. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, let's play. Okay. Well, that didn't work at all. I did do forward speed plus plus, right? Huh, I don't know. So, that's 4 now. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So, F4... Oh yeah, sorry, those are my keys, F3 and F4. F3 is Unity, F4 is Visual Studio, so I can switch between them anytime I want. Forward speed plus plus. Collision.game.tag equals boost. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, so what's going on is I have the boost main game object with attack boost, but the cube underneath it is not, which isn't a good idea. Otherwise it won't work. Oh, whoa, okay, that's way too much speed. That is way too much speed. I mean, it's good, but it's also bad. I mean, maybe I should just, like, make it shorter. Forward speed, maybe plus equals time dot delta time. Okay. Yeah, that might work. Okay, that added like no speed on at all. Let's see. Time dot delta time, like maybe times 5 or something. I also want to add a thing. So in update, if so right now the current forward speed is equal to 4. So I want it to always be equal to 4 unless you are like on a boost or like a bit after. So if forward speed is greater than 4, then what I'll do is I'll paste that in and I'll do minus equals and I'll do like 2.5. What is going on? Double to float. Oh, 2.5f. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Let's see. F3. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna work? Oh my god, it just worked. Did it? I didn't look at... Okay, I should probably have that selected. Okay, forward speed. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, it works. Yes, it works. That's good. Okay, so in the real game, when you're getting boosted, there is also a particle effect that trails behind you. So I will add that. Ooh, I actually don't really know how to add that. Let's see. Wait, trail, hold on. Because what it is, it's literally just a trail. Okay. Well, okay, let's try this. What? You call that a trail? Oh my god. I have no idea like what that is, but blend. I don't want to blend. Are you kidding me? Fixed. Also, I want this color to be green. Nice green color. 0. Sprites default. Right? Then it'll be like nice and square. Make the trail look super nice. Okay, well that definitely does not look super nice. Well, I mean, it actually looks kind of cool. It's like a wave. It's like a fin. Isn't that kind of weird? Trail and... Okay, how do I change the alpha? If you're new to this, the transparency. Also, I want this to be vertical because that's how it is in the real game. Oops, I just did 990. Do not want it to be 990. That's like 3 times around. Yeah, that didn't work. But that does look super cool. Okay, I don't really know what that does. But that's fine. Testing it out. Whew. Wow, that's cool. That's like so cool. Okay. Well then. Transform Z. Yeah, I probably should have done that in the first place. Aligned it to transform Z. Because that's vertical, right? You know what? I actually like it the other way better. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You know, I'm gonna pause. Oh, wow. So it literally leaves like a physical trail behind it. That is cool. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, I can literally just make it so that the trail is active when they're touching the boost and it's not active when they're not. That's actually pretty easy to do. So, if you do public game object, just copying this, boost effect, and void start, boost effect, dot set active, false. Right, save. I'll just copy that. Speed plus equals time to delta times 5. Huh. Okay, so tag equals boost. Just do true. Okay, I can do public. Ooh, no, I didn't do a space. Okay, public void on collision exit. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. Bool effect. I mean, not bool effect. Boost effect. Dot set active false. Yeah, that should be what I want. Now I just have to assign it, and I should be good. I didn't know that adding trails in Unity was that easy. I mean, like, I've seen other people use them in games, but obviously this trail that I have is very far from amazing, but it works. Okay, so it's active. And it's not active. Okay, that's really cool. And I just realized something. Strafe speed is way too slow. That's left and right speed. I mean, like, it takes forever for me to move from just the right side to the left side. And if you're on the boost, then those kinds of speeds really don't help. Okay, let's try that again. Because that could have just been bad gameplay on my part. Might not have been though. So, let's try this. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so the reason why I had it so low in the first place was because you don't slow down very fast. So, maybe if I up it to 11 or something. Barely any, like a tenth of what it was before. I mean, not a tenth of what it was before, but an extra tenth. Ooh. Yeah, because you can't really, you know, maybe if I make the player larger. Because right now, it's half what it's supposed to be. So, just up its size a bit. Okay, that's way too big. You could just tell from looking at it. Maybe 0.7. I think that's pretty good, right? Just gotta wait. Okay, I think that's like perfect. Maybe. Okay, how long have I been recording this? Oh, an hour 19. It's probably the longest stream I've ever done. Alright. What should I do now? Maybe I should make the tunnels. I bet I can still do those with cubes, right? You know, instead of having this in segments, I could just make one really long one. Oh, I just delete all of them. Alright. Slope. I gotta make a slope one. Because there's the square one, and I can just make this one the slope one because, yeah. Slope. Matte slope material. That goes on there. Use rect transform. Drag that like, I don't know, how far do I want this to go? Because there's also other parts of the level. As you go down further, it usually gets more challenging also. I don't know how I'm going to implement that. Okay. Go up. Nope, I don't want that. I want this to be like, what, 9? Okay, let's try that. Check out how it looks. Alright, that looks fine. Just about. Also, I think you like speed up a whole lot at the beginning because of this boost. Also, I mean, like, the move forward speed right there, that's really only meant for like the beginning. So it's weird, does it like on the edge. Forward speed, you know, I don't even think I need forward speed. Okay, so I can make that 0, and then if this is greater than 0, because then you'll just get the help that you need to get down. Okay. There we go. And then it should decrease to 0. I was just really bad there at my own game. Although, it's not my own game design, so you can't judge me on that. Alright. I have not clicked onto the player. Did I just get destroyed before I touched that? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so that was decreasing, but what the heck? It decreased below 0. I only want this to work if it's above 0. So... oh, hold up. So if forward speed is less than 0, I guess I can just make it equal to 0. Okay, let's see. You know, I don't think I can finish this game tonight. I'm gonna have, what, maybe an hour more left of this stream. I mean, left until I want to finish this stream. Here, I'll just make the tunnel. So after you get past these, actually these are way too close. In the actual game they aren't even this close. Until maybe like a later level. Bring that down. Move this up. Also, I think these are too small because in the game they're a bit bigger than that, but that should be fine. Okay, so that's a boost. I can add that to the prefabs. And I only think I have to make a round tunnel, right? I'll just do tunnel. Alright. So everything has to be an angle of like 22.936. Very exact angle, of course. Gotta be exact. Okay, what should I include? Let's see. Scale of 1. I'm just like, copying this across. Holy cow, that's a lot of tiny lines. Okay, this can be like the top of the roof, I guess. Scale of the Z. Based on 1.4, right? And I'll scale it downwards. I have to add a tunnel material. Select material, duplicate. Tunnel mat. Where deco right there. Ton of material. 9. That is way too much. Okay, I just went to the negatives there. What's this be like? 0.5? 1. Okay, so if that's 1, then that could be 0.1. 0. 0.5. Hold on. So if I do 0.1, then it like doesn't work, right? Oh, hold on, 0.25. Wait, what's half of 0.25? Like 0.125? Alright, yeah, 0.125. Oh, now the end of this is like all messed up. How do I fix that? Let's see. Oh, okay. Just make this 0.25. Like, what the heck? I mean, it messes up the top now, but then the end is normal. I guess I'd rather have the end be normal than the inside. I mean, the inside, you only really see that, and you don't really see much of it anyway. Oh, and I just realized the camera will have to fit into this tunnel. Or over. Okay, I'm gonna just play the game real quick and see if the camera goes over or under. I mean, not under, but like in. Alright, so I just played, and yeah, I played a game that fast because I died right away, but your head goes through it. Like, not physically through it, but your head, not your head, the camera goes, just follows you. It goes where you go. So, I guess I just, like, I don't know. I'll just make this local so it's easier to move things around. Okay, I'll duplicate. I don't know what rotation this is. Is that Z? No, Z's in this direction. Wait, talking about that. That should be your rotation. I wonder what that's doing to it. No, okay, that is... What the heck? What the heck is that? Negative. Well, turns out you can't make it negative. Oh, okay, hold up. Let's try this now. Negative. Okay. That is negative. You can't do that. Local. guess that's like basically it. You know, I wish there was like a mirror thing where you can just mirror all the way through, and then it would work right away. That'd be so great. Oh, I just realized, you know what? You can do that. Because if you take this, hit Control D, alright, rotate, go up here to Y, hold Control, and then do a 180, and oh my god. Okay, well, still fixable. Then you hold Control, do it again. There you go. No, you still gotta move over until these are both in the same spot. And then you just delete this one. And I'm perfect. It's really not perfect at all. But, not my point. Just do it. Alright, Control D. I will. You know, it would really be easier if I just made the Z for all these 0. Yeah, I can do that, right? Yeah. I probably can. And hold on. 0, 0. Zero, zero, zero. Alright. Now let's restart. Delete. Control D. So what I'm doing right now, we'll just make it so that you can more easily duplicate things and set everything up. So if I bring that down to here, Control D. And Control D. I could just like make this 90 degrees. Alright. Nope, wrong one. Okay, well these are kind of like clipping with each other. So select all these, Control D, that will go up, and do a 180. Getting confused right now. There we go. Got ourselves a tunnel. Isn't that a nice tunnel? And everything lines up on the inside, so you can't even tell. And also, since there's no shading, you can't tell any of the imperfections. I mean, you really can tell, like, how chunky this is. But that's fine, right? Okay, so I just realized something. In the slope game, these are actually at an angle. So, what I used to do is I would go down this, and I would somehow get on the outside, and I'd do a jump over the whole thing. It's actually really fun. That's probably my favorite part of playing the whole game. So, you know, I obviously want to be able to do the only thing I like doing in the game in my own version of the game. Otherwise, there's no point in making it. Okay, that should be good. I'll re-delete these because they don't have a need for existence. Control D. Go up. Do a 180. And move it over. Okay. It's like impossible to see where these things line up. Delete. I will add a don't touch. I'll add one on each side so that you don't touch the sides. I mean, like, if you touch the sides anyway, you'd lose all your momentum, and you really wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, the game wouldn't be able to end or anything. I mean, I could possibly add a thing that detects if you're not moving for, like, a certain amount of time, like 5 seconds, and then it ends the game, but I don't know. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, yeah, over here. Wait, why? Okay. Okay. There. I didn't apply the material to it when I was working on the other ones. Go up. Lower this a bit and rotate it. Probably move it back. Local. Alright, and I could just scale along its x-axis. Okay, now I can just duplicate this and put it on the other side. Okay, so after I set up this tunnel, it should look actually kind of like the actual game. I definitely need to scale this down a bit, like 0.7. Wait, no. Okay, that scale can stay the same. 0.7. No, that one can stay the same too. 0.7. No, that's too low. 0.8. Here, I'll just use the manual tools. Alright, so I could just scale this. Not scale. Bring it down a bit. Okay, let's see how it works. Honestly, this is basically just going to be a clone of Slope. Literally, just a complete clone. But no random generation. Okay, you know, that actually works. That works pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna... let's see. Okay, I'm in Rect Transform, but there's nothing there. So... So, scale that down. Bring that down. I want to see if I can go to the side and jump up. You know what? That little area poking out right there might get me. And also just the space. I might not be able to get up. So if I don't die, I just won't be able to get up. But, I don't know, let's try. Oh, okay, wow, that really didn't work. You know, I wonder where the inspiration for this game came from. I mean, like, basically skiing downhill. What about the visual inspiration? Like, it's like Matrix-y and everything. It's weird. Also, I am really bad at this game. So, I don't know if I'll be able to get this first try. I mean, I haven't gotten it first try. I don't know if I'll be able to get it at all. Especially with these death cubes here. Let me, like, just disable the death cubes. Cubes of death. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, I'll have to fix that. And see what I am able to do. Global. Did that just completely ruin everything? Yeah, it kinda did. Maybe if I just do it on this one. Do some Rect Transform. Okay, and then just do it on this one. Okay, that looks good. Now let's try again. I'm gonna try and, like, aim myself up. Oh, I just realized something. The front of these things was also rounded. See, it would, like, go backwards. why is that even working? Because there is a good amount of space between there and there. But what I was talking about is that these are curved backwards and then back. So that I realized that it was possible to jump up like this, but what I would mainly do is go up the round part to jump. So I don't know if I don't really want to face that challenge of trying to make it rounded out of cubes. I bet it's possible, but I don't want to. And it's obviously possible in Blender, but I'm not gonna use Blender for this entire thing. Like, I'm trying to do everything with just Unity. I mean, I've obviously needed these textures from online. That's obviously probably where they got them anyway. I mean, they could have used Photoshop or something, but I'm not doing that. Let's see. So I guess that's fine, right? I'll re-enable the don't touch cubes. I also want to scale them all up. So this one to be like 2 by 2. 2 by 2. 2 by 2. So I want them to be more like rectangles for you to avoid. So like when you're going down like this, you can avoid them, but I don't want them to be super thick so that there's more space between each one for you to zigzag. Oh my god, I just realized I was still in play mode. That is so stupid. I do this all the time. Nope, by 1. And 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Okay guys, I'm just telling you now that I have like maybe half an hour until I want to end the stream, because you know I don't want this stream to last forever. Ooh, okay, I was just like super good at that now, but I also noticed something. The camera clipped. So while you were going through here, it clipped a tiny bit, like that, like just a tiny bit. Not that much, but I want to fix that. Okay, just like maybe move the Y down that much. On the camera, the near clip plane, move that down as far as possible. Alright. Also, I'm probably gonna change the far clip plane down. Yeah, I forgot to dodge that. Let's see how far I want to move it down. Whoa, that's cool. You could probably make some like cool animations by just changing the